It's outrageous to think that we are saying the science is settled, except we realized we were wrong last year. You need one more of these, one more of these, one more of these.
So the booster shot, whenever you see, oh, you're now going to need a booster, that's an admission, if you think about it, that it really doesn't work as well as we thought it was.
Right.
So you give the measles, you give the MMR at 12 to 18 months, and now all of a sudden before you go to first grade, you have to get another one. Wait a second, I thought the immunity lasted for 10, 15 years, maybe the rest of your life. Well, why do you need it? Well, you need it for that 5 or 10% who didn't get it the first time, is what they say. But then you read somebody like Dr. Poland from the Mayo Clinic who says, well, you know, we're really probably looking at about 10% that don't get it even with the second one. And it doesn't maybe last that long. So we're not going to get herd immunity with MMR.
Right.
And so whenever you start hearing booster after booster after booster, then you have to realize they're admitting it doesn't work.
It's sort of, I mean, and it's amazing we accept this in medicine, of all places. I mean, I think that we come into ethics questions, we come into moral questions, and we certainly come into cost. You know, when a doctor says, just do this one thing and you'll be good for life. All right, come back in, as it turns out. I mean, I think about that with my car. If I brought my brakes in, I come out, they're still squeaking, like they're still squeaking. Oh yeah, we gotta do a booster on your brakes. You know, you do it, you leave, a week later, they're squeaking again. Like at a certain point, you're not going back to that mechanic. Why do we keep going back to our doctors when clearly they're either lying or they're totally inept?
Yeah, well, I think it's because, as a rule, most people don't know about healthcare. They don't know about diagnoses. And in fact, this group here has had to learn for themselves because they've trusted their physicians and they've done what they said to do. And then their children end up with something and the doctors don't know what to do about it. And then they say, oh, I have to figure this out for myself. And that's what's happening. And so, you know, there are a bunch of mothers in this room who are figuring out how to get their children with autism better when their physician didn't know how to do it.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, how is your physician going to know how to do it if they deny what caused it? And I think that's what is really the most right.